That's right guys, the unicorn hair is back. Hey guys, what's up? It's Wengie and Unicorn Hair Hugs. I'm so excited to announce that this video was sponsored by Google because we need to think more critically about what we believe is true. And guys, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to see if your source of information is actually legit or not.
And guys, when in doubt, just do one more search.
Let's get into the list of 10 things that I'm going to share with you that you thought were true but actually aren't. And while you're watching this video, let me know how many of these you thought were true before you watched this video, because for me, more than half I thought were true, but this video completely blew my mind. Let me know what your number is down below and let's go. Oh, you know what? I found out something cool the other day. What? Water doesn't conduct electricity. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Ask the teacher. Miss, does water conduct electricity?
No, it doesn't.
What? No way!
Don't you have Google?
So guys, pure water or pure H2O doesn't conduct electricity by itself. However, water does contain charged ions and impurities that makes it a good conductor. And by definition, pure water is an excellent insulator, which means it does not conduct electricity. But the thing is, guys, you're not going to find any pure water naturally occurring in nature. All the water you see around naturally contains impurities and charged ions, so I wouldn't be putting anything electrical in water anytime soon. That's the warning, guys. Is that the ice cream truck? Hey, Wengie, you're gonna get sick if you go out with wet hair. That girl. Going outside with wet hair could make you a little more uncomfortable than normal though. It won't make you sick because to get sick, you need to be exposed to an infectious agent first. And guys, the real trick to avoid getting sick is to wear a face mask and wash your hands. And I think why this myth developed in the first place is because there are more flus and colds going around in winter. So when you go outside in winter, you're more likely to get sick, wet hair or not.
Oh, Coco, you look so cute, so majestic. You could be the king of the jungle.
No he doesn't.
Yes, he can.
No, I mean, he can't be the king of the jungle because first of all, lions don't live in jungles. They live in grasslands and plains. And second of all, the females hunt. So it's technically queen of the plains.
Okay, you're Queen Luna.
So cold. I know, right? Wengie, why didn't you put a beanie on? You know that half your body heat escapes through your head.
No, it doesn't.
You're gonna catch a cold. So I've been hearing this my whole life, that half my body heat escapes through my head. So where this myth started was apparently the US Army Field Manual claimed that 40 to 45% of body heat escaped through your head. But it's been confirmed by the British Medical Journal that this is simply not true. Where you can lose body heat is through evaporation of either sweat or water through your skin. Also, technically, your head is only about 10% of your whole entire surface area, so you'd be losing about 10% of your heat through your head. Why it seems you're more likely to lose heat through your head is because we have clothing for every other part of our body, but it doesn't mean our scalp is losing more heat than like our legs. It's just we're more likely to have our legs covered than our head. So wearing a beanie may actually be helpful if you're feeling a little bit cold, but the thinking behind losing a vast majority of heat through your head is false.
Gross, can you stop that?
But it feels so good. You're gonna get arthritis. See ya. So luckily for those of you guys that like cracking your knuckles, like myself, it just feels so satisfying and relieving. It does not cause arthritis. Thank goodness. But guys, if you ever crack your joints, it may cause temporary swelling and a feeling of weakness. So several studies have been created to compare the rate of arthritis in people that cracked their knuckles and people that didn't, and there was no difference. So from that, we'll conclude that cracking our knuckles does not cause arthritis. But guys, if you feel any pain or stiffness from doing it, maybe it's good to stop. And the other thing that cracking your knuckles can do is annoy the people around you.
Gross, can you stop that?
Oh, ew! I hate it when my fingers get pruny. Must have absorbed all the water. Actually, that's not true. So when we get pruny fingers when we take a long bath or are submerged in water for a long time, I thought it was because my skin sucked up all the water. But pruny fingers and toes are actually caused by shrinking blood vessels. And this process is called vasoconstriction. Another theory is that this process was developed through nature because having pruny or wrinkled fingertips and toes help grip wet surfaces better so we don't slip. I guess that's useful. And I found out that she had a crush on him. Oh, I knew it! I have a sixth sense for these things. Yeah, and a seventh sense and an eighth sense. What? What are you talking about? We only have 5 senses. Sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. No, you're wrong. What do you mean? What are the 5 senses? See, look. 5 senses. Yeah, of course you're gonna get the answer because you search what are the 5 senses and Google's just gonna give you the results for what you asked. See, check this out. What are the human senses? See, if you type in an open-ended question, you can get to the real answer. The truth. So traditionally we were taught there were 5 senses. However, it's been found out that there are so many more. And guys, senses are very interesting. They're divided into external senses and internal senses. Human external senses are based on the sensory organs of the eyes, ears, skin, nose, and mouth. However, guys, there are internal senses as well. Some of these are like the sense of balance, hunger, thirst, nausea, so many different senses. I don't even know if I can list all of them, but there are definitely more than 5. Oh my gosh, it's so late. Where's Wengie? Oh my gosh, where is she? She's supposed to be back already. Oh no, I have to wait 24 hours before filing a missing persons report. I saw her in a movie once. Oh, thank goodness! Where were you? You should have texted me if you're gonna stay outside so late. Sorry. I almost filed a missing persons report. I had to wait 24 hours. I can see you. You're behind the couch. How did you know? I wish I was a chameleon so I can change my colors to camouflage myself. You know they don't do that, right? What do you mean? That's what they're known for. No, chameleons change colors to express their emotions. What? As if. Prove it. Do it yourself. Oh no, I forgot my water bottle. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Okay, I'm gonna call Wendy. Hello? Wendy? Did I leave my water bottle at home? Yep, you did. No. I wish I was a camel. They store water in their humps. What are you talking about? So guys, I thought camels store water in their humps too, but this is not true. Apparently, the humps contain a lot of fat. But the reason why camels can go for so long without drinking water is because they actually drink up to 20 gallons at a time. And then all that water gets stored in their bloodstream. They also don't sweat as much as humans, so are able to conserve the water for longer as well. Because we be sweating it out of our skin. I love bitter. Bitter? Every other taste is better than bitter. Sweet, salty, sour. What are you looking at? There's more than 4 tastes. What? What do you mean? What's the other one? Umami. Umami? Alright guys, how many of these truths did you believe before you watched this video? Let me know down below in the comments. For me, it was over half I believed were true, and now I realize my life was a lie. And I made this video because I think it's really important that all the information we find online and even in our Google search results, we make sure we double check them instead of believing that they are true straight away. So it's really important that we learn how to look at the source of even the search results. And there's a few tips I want to share with you guys right now to make it easier to tell if if what you're searching for and what you're reading is legitimate or a myth that has been spread online. So I'd like to thank Google for sponsoring this video, especially with important topics that you make huge decisions on. It's even more important that you do the research and make sure that whatever you're reading is backed up by evidence and that you don't believe immediately that it's true. And I use Google daily to help me research and evaluate all the information that I find online. This is so important, guys. And here's some Google search tips so you can get the most out of it. So my first tip is to consider the phrasing of what you type into Google and how that might affect what you get. So for example, if you type in average length of octopus 21 inches, you're gonna find websites that tell you that the average length of an octopus is 21 inches, even though it's not true. What you actually want to do is ask an open-ended question like average length of octopus. That way you're gonna get the answer. Some tips is to look for how authoritative the site is. Is it a big name in that particular industry? Also look at the content quality. Does it have lots of typos? Is it very badly written? Also check if the page has like an insecure connection or any other signals that tell you something's not right about the web page. Also next to search results on Google, you can tap a little menu. It has like 3 dots on it to learn more about the result and where the information is coming from. And with this additional context, you can make your own decision as to whether this website is something you want to refer to in the future and has the information that you want. And my final tip to you guys is to just do one more search, switch up the search terms, go through different websites and see if the information presented has a pattern and a line, or are different websites giving different information, which kind of sparks a question of, something's going on here. I'm gonna try and find out what is true. At the end of the day, there is so much information floating around the internet. We also need to develop skills ourselves to not just believe the first thing we see. It has really been eye-opening for me and really made me think about what I search and how I search it. It also made me realize I believe so many things that were true that aren't, even though I feel like I'm quite knowledgeable. And obviously I need to do better. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know any myths that you believe that weren't true down below that I haven't covered today. Also don't forget to follow me on social media and also check out my music channel. And also be better consumers of information. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, love you. Mwah.